Hey Personality Peekers, today's quick peek is for the person who can feel what a team needs before they can explain it. And instead of making a big scene, you quietly build a path that includes everyone. Today's archetype is the empath. A gentle visionary, vivid imagination, heart-centered planning, calm, steady leadership for group well-being. Your dot is left behind. The empath blends deep imaginative thinking with genuine compassion. You work best in a calm, structured environment, and you are constantly tuned into the human side of decisions. You do not push bold agendas for ego. You guide softly toward long-range solutions that respect practical needs and emotional sensitivities. Here is what makes you wired this way. First, quiet sensitivity. You notice interpersonal undercurrents, the tension people do not name, the person who stops speaking, the mood shift after one comment, and you offer subtle, meaningful support. Second, vivid imagination. You explore creative possibilities. You can picture better futures, not just efficient ones, but emotionally sustainable ones. Third, heart-centered mapping. You build plans that account for logic and impact. You ask not only, will this work, but how will this land? Who will be affected? Fourth, calm presence. You keep a reassuring demeanor, even under stress. Help the group feel safe and focused. Fifth, team focus. You value cohesion. You encourage an inclusive environment where voices matter. Now here is your core insight. Your empathy is strategic, but it must be protected with boundaries because empaths can fall into three common traps. 1. Personal overload. Absorbing emotional undercurrents, conversation that would actually create real progress. 3. Undervalued contributions. Because you are gentle, you may not assert your ideas, and others can underestimate the depth of your thinking. Let's picture the classic empath moment. Team morale drops after a sudden leadership change. People are uncertain. Some are irritable. Work starts to wobble. You do not shame anyone. You do not demand positivity. You coordinate a low-pressure feedback session. You structure questions that uncover what people are really worried about. Then you propose a supportive action plan, clear steps, realistic changes, and a tone that restores unity without forcing it. That is empath magic. You turn emotion into a workable plan. Now here is how you offer real value without burning out. First upgrade, set emotional availability boundaries. Try this simple rule. Support with a time frame. You can say, I can listen for 10 minutes, and then we will choose one next step. This keeps you compassionate and prevents compassion fatigue. Second upgrade, use gentle conflict skills. Avoiding conflict does not create peace, it delays the truth. Use a bridge phrase. I care about us and I want this to work, so we need to name what is not working. That keeps your tone kind while still moving things forward. Third upgrade, make your ideas visible. You do not need to become loud. I'll just need to become clear. Once a week, share a short summary. Here is what the team needs. Here is the plan. Here is the next step. That protects your contribution from being overlooked, because the truth is this: in fast-paced workplaces, it is easy for emotions to get lost. The empath makes sure decisions respect both the logical goal and the human heart. You create environments where people can flourish, not just perform. Quick peek question. Before you go, when you plan something, do you instinctively ask A, what is the fastest way, or B, what is the most sustainable way for the people involved? If it is B, and you also want it to work long-term, you might be an empath. Curious if this is you? Head to Personalitypeek.com and take the free Core 64 quiz. Tomorrow we peek at an archetype who is also gentle and caring, but supports more privately and personally, rather than through group harmony and structured planning. See you then.